Good evening everyone, welcome to another Brick Digest. Tonight I am going to be building this. It is set 31068. It is the Modern Modular Home, or alternatively it's the Modular Modern Home, it's one or the other. This is set 31068 as I said. This one also goes together with 31067 and 31069. Two other sets, similar size, similar price. If you buy all three of those sets, you can build a gigantic mega house, which is why I guess this one is the modular modern home, because each of these sections here all come apart and you can mix and match it with those two other sets. So we will bust it straight open, take a look at what we've got to deal with. A very thick manual. One more bag still hiding in there. There we go. This of course being one of the Lego Creator sets from 2017. You can tell that because it has the yellow border around the front of the box. And like many of these Lego Creator sets, this is a 3-in-1 set, which means we have the main model and we have these two other smaller modules here. I'll turn over on the back and you can kind of get a better look at the three different models there. We have the three different versions. Like it says in the middle here, it is modular, and that would explain also the very thick and heavy single manual that we have to work with here. that shows how, in fact, you can, I've rolled up to this screen, you can in fact take all this apart and put it together in many different ways. And then there's a few different examples of how to do that in the upcoming pages. This is a set for ages 8 to 12, which is surprising considering these Lego Creator 3-in-1 sets are normally for 6 or 7 and up rather than 8 to 12. It also comes with 2 minifigures, of course. We'll build them. There are 4 bags here. There is this grey base plate and no numbered bags. I guess with it being 8 to 12 and only 367 pieces, they've just decided not to bother. I'll tip all of these out on the table. We have enough room here, we can spread these out. Quite a few of these kind of larger plate pieces over here. Kind of move all these over. As always, I'll try and pour them out onto the table and keep the pieces that came in the same bag together and let Lego's sorting method help me out. Lots of smaller pieces there to make up that 367 total. There we go, that's all the bags open. We'll spread these out a wee bit. So that you can see from this overhead shot what we're dealing with, so also I can see what I'm dealing with. Let me just get comfy, settle in. Okay, so straight away we're building minifigs. There's a little boy, there's a little girl. Actually no, there's a little boy and a woman. We can tell it's a little boy because he has the little stumpy legs and he has freckles. 2 things that all children in the Lego universe seem to have. So here it is, minifig number 1, the little boy. Let me switch over to this camera. You can see these come together. Next we have the woman with purple dress, purple trousers, long hair. And somewhere in this pile is her head. Over there. And there's what she looks like. Very straightforward. Nothing to hold in their hands, nothing to click in, just 2 classic minifigs. Then we're into building with the base plate. So with 367 pieces, I don't expect that we're going to be here for very long. Especially because each of these pages, with it being an H12 set, is probably going to give me multiple things to do at a time. And because I can see from the pieces here on the table that a lot of these are large chunky pieces that are going to slot into place very quickly. So if you're a LEGO fan, then you'll know that this was a big week with the announcement of the UCS Millennium Falcon, the Ultimate Collector Series. Something that everybody has known has been coming for a while now. LEGO have been teasing it, but it wasn't that much of a secret. With 7,500 pieces, makes it the largest LEGO set ever produced. And at £650 or $800 makes it the most expensive LEGO set ever produced. That is a set that I very much would like to get my hands on and do a live build for you. Although with 7,500 pieces, we may have to split that one up over multiple nights. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to find 12 hours straight to build it in one sitting. Right away, that came together really quickly. Nothing complicated in that. So I think these modular style sets are really good. If you go to brickdigest.com, you can see an interview that I did with a designer. It's a LEGO Ideas set, or a LEGO Ideas submission, sorry, with a designer who was trying to get modular castle created, which just seems like a fantastic idea for kids to be able to create their own castles. And I'm surprised that there's not more sets like that. This is obviously modular house building. And certainly I'm interested in picking up the other two of these sets in order to put them together as the gigantic mega house. Actually made a bit of a mistake and thought that I had actually bought one of the other ones, when in fact I had bought two of this one. So this has been sitting in my collection for the last few months without me realising that I'd actually bought it twice. So I can see as I put together the last few steps of this one that this is almost like a choose your own adventure, as the next page is giving me the choice of what I want to continue this to be. At the start of these is all the same, so I now have both of these built. Now I can decide whether or not I want to build Model 1, Model 2 or Model 3, and I can take the two things that I've built so far, or I can take one or the other of them and continue on to different page numbers depending on what I want to go ahead and build next. Since we're going for the first build, which includes both of these, I simply turn to the next page and carry on with the larger of the two pieces. Of course, if you're a Star Wars fan, as well as yesterday being the release of the Millennium Falcon, it was also the release of all the other Last Jedi sets as part of Force Friday. There's a couple of interesting sets in there. Some of the buildable characters look interesting. There's a new Rey, and there is also a new one of Snoke's guards, which are bright red and obviously a play on the Emperor's guards from Empire Strikes Back. There's also a couple of interesting ships, but my favourite is actually the BB-8. I can't remember which set number it is, but I think that's £110 in the UK. A nice BB-8 model, if you have, especially if you happen to already have R2-D2 from a few years back. Although the BB-8 is much smaller, it's definitely a nice looking set. Move this out of the way so you can actually see what I'm putting together here. I feel like the majority of these small pieces are all going into this one part of the build. Where is that piece? There it is over there. Quite the little, I'm assuming little fireplace. There's what that looks like in situ. Let's see what it looks like from this side, where I'm assuming that's meant to be almost like a flat screen TV on the wall. With a nice little air vent and some air vents to outside, and certainly some interesting detail. I'll take this over. Little front door, little black handle, see-through front door. I must at least been all wandering around your house naked if you lived here. Interesting looking trees throughout the front, which are actually going to sit between the studs. Now that's something Lego don't do very often. You can see what a nice effect that has. You can see the front of our house is now in place. So again, we'll put that to the side. Quite a selection of interesting colours in this set between the brown and the lime green, and then just the the white and 2 different shades of blue. This is a nice little window box with some bright flowers at the front. The versatility of these tap pieces, it's difficult to see, isn't it? Versatility of these taps. Maybe better holding it under there. Versatility of these pieces and how they go from the taps on a caravan or a camper van to simply being the way to attach an outdoor light. You see the front of the house really coming together. What's nice about these is every one of these I put in adds more detail to the inside as well. Once again, put that to the side. Let's switch up here just so you can see how many pieces we have left. Again, you can see the mix between the brown and the lime green. Back. Well, that's an interesting piece. I've ever come across one of those before. Flexible cones at both ends. I've had sets where it's had me make things like that before, but I don't think I've come across a set which had this ready-made version. Not quite sure what that's going to attach to, but it seems to be attached to the side of the house. So the reason how this is done modular is most of the top of here is just flat plates, but then we have a couple of studs here and here, just separated by more flatness. So that's the way the larger modular buildings work as well, where each of the individual floors can lift off, so you can have, you know, the 3 floors and you can actually take each of them off. So we're using a similar method here. You can see that this is easy enough to pull off again, but at the same time there's enough, you know, there is actually enough of a clutch there between the studs that you can actually pick it up completely, but it also just pops off easily without pulling the bottom layer with it. Put the top floor on there so you can see how that looks. Again, we're putting it to the side so we can build this next bit. The number of pieces on the table is dwindling, but we're not there yet. Little bed there for the top floor. Again, with all those windows and no curtains. Not a house with a lot of privacy in it. And in fact, there are 2 beds upstairs. A red bed and a yellow bed. Stick it to the side again. Another outdoor light, another tap. Certainly interesting that not only are the floors in this modular, but so is everything else. You know, the front door, the sides, the walls, everything is connected by just those double studs. So there's lots of opportunity there for taking out a wall and swapping it in for one of your own. It does also mean though that some parts of it aren't very stable. I can see that if a kid was playing with this, they might find that it came apart very easily. They're putting a pair of scissors in here. Not sure what's going on this floor. Another door. Click it into place, another black handle. I'm assuming this is the balcony. Some sort of balcony it looks like anyway, but I'm not sure why. There's a pair of scissors sitting outside. This is just thinking that somebody is out trimming flowers. We're getting close now. The number of pieces is starting to dwindle fast. You can see a nice little outdoor area. top here. So you can see we've got a nice balcony area for our second floor. A nice wee umbrella. Just on to just a roof piece now for the other half. Click all of this into place. Although I need one more grate, and it's hiding. There it is there. So that's the nice roof light there. Put that on top. You can see over there. Let some light into the house. We're almost done now. Back to this shot, you can see how few pieces are left. This seems to be separate from the rest of the house. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, it's a trampoline. Is it? Is that a trampoline? Trampoline? That's actually the home complete. But it comes with a little car as well. I'm not sure if it's a modular modern car or not, but it comes with a little car. You can see that these pieces will be the last ones and finish it off. Classic Lego steering wheel for the front. These little bits are running away from me. Four tires, four wheels, it's a very simple car build. And I'm assuming it's meant to be an electric car because this is what the yellow pipe is for. Another trampoline. So we have what looks like mostly small pieces left. And you would think I was done, but actually, that's not the case. Because it appears there's some sort of family dog to go with this as well. At least I'm assuming that this is what it is. What an odd final thing to go ahead and build. Actually, it's not the final thing either. But yeah, you have a tiny little brick dog. Now we have a little toy helicopter and remote control for the boy, and that is indeed us, and all of these extra pieces are spare, but we are in fact complete. So there is the modular home, the modular modern home. There's our trampoline, there is our electric car, there is our two minifigures, our dog and our little helicopter. And then again here at the end we have a picture that shows that 31068, which is this set, can be split up into all these different modules. What's interesting about the fact that you can mix this with 31067 and 31069 is, I'm not actually sure that if you do, they give you the instructions anywhere, but there is a picture of what it's possible to build if you manage to get all of those sets together. You end up with a 3-story version with a sloping roof. I'm not sure if those instructions are available online anywhere, although I have seen this put together. I'm not sure if LEGO actually published them or not, but I'll go ahead and pick up those 2 other sets and I'll do a video of each of them and then ultimately putting it all together. But let's just focus on this one just now. There we go, it's done. That was a nice wee set, let's say. There's only 386 pieces, so not very complicated. 8 to 12, I don't see any reason why a 6-year-old couldn't have done this. $27.99 in the UK, $29.99 in the USA. If you want to see a more complete review of this, then you can. We will follow up with one of those. Not actually 100% sure that's sitting in properly, but oh, it is. I'll follow up with a complete review of one of this. Thank you for watching nonetheless. You can head over to our Facebook channel, our Facebook page, sorry, if you would like to know more on the latest state of LEGO, all the latest news. We post pictures there almost on a daily basis. That is facebook.com/brickdigest. Our website has all links to all of our videos, our reviews, as well as the latest LEGO news. That is brickdigest.com. If you did enjoy this video, I would very much enjoy the fact that you would give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers and then go from there, of course, but help us reach that first goal. You can get notification when all of our videos go up. There is a lot more coming. There is a lot more sets down below me, above me, still to build. We're working our way through them all. We've got another 40 or 50 boxes unbelievably behind me of sets still to build, and you can get notified when we build all of them if you subscribe. But until next time, my name is Richard. Thank you for watching and goodbye.